This video looks at the idea of like and unlike terms and how like terms can be combined to produce an equivalent or equal expression. It also deals with unlike terms and how they cannot be combined. So like terms contain the same pronumerals but may vary in their coefficients. So for example, 2xy, 7xy, negative 3xy, and 4.5yx are all like terms. Notice the x times y, which is the same as the y times x. And here, they only differ in the coefficient 2, 7, negative 3, and 4.5. They are all like terms. Like terms within an expression can be combined to make an equivalent expression, simpler in the sense that smaller. So we can take three like terms, 2xy plus 7xy minus 3xy, to produce the single term, so simpler in that sense, but equivalent or equal to these three here. And that equivalent expression is 6xy. Notice 2 plus 7 is 9, minus 3 is 6, and they're all x times y, x times y, x times y. The expression 2xy plus 7xy minus 3xy is equivalent to the term 6xy, and simple in the sense that there's one term here compared to the three here. Unlike terms cannot be combined to produce a simpler expression or term. So for example, 8km plus 2k, they are unlike terms. This is k times m, this is k. And so it remains in the same form unchanged because they can't be combined. Right, so let's have a look at some examples now. We're going to simplify the following expressions using like terms. And these questions are repeated over the next page, so when we go over we won't lose anything. So let's look at the first one. The solution, A, 2n plus 3n gives us 5n. 2 plus 3 is 5, and they've each got the single term n next to them. 6n minus 4n plus 9. Well, we can combine the first two terms because they are like terms. So 6n minus 4n is 2n, and then we have the plus 9 on the end because we can't, there's no n attached to the 9. We can't add or subtract it to either of these terms. Next one, 3 times d times t plus 6 plus 7 times t times d minus 1. Well, 3 dt and 7 dt can be combined to give us 10 dt. And these separate numbers on their own, 6 and negative 1, combined to give plus 5. Next one, 24uVw minus 8vw minus 16uVw plus 5vw. Now, 24uVw and negative 16uWv are like terms. They can be combined. So this one and this one can be combined, and that gives us this object here, 8uVw. Now coming back here, negative 8vw plus 5vw can be combined to give us negative 3vw. Here with negative 8 plus 5, they'll give us negative 3, and the vw. So for all four terms here, the simpler equivalent expression will be 8uVw minus 3vw. And just remember here, negative 8, you're down by 8. You add 5, you're still down by 3, hence the negative 3. Next one. Some decimals now, 5.6 times g times h plus 8 plus 10 times g times r minus 3.2 times g times h. Now the first term and the last term can go together because of the g times h with the numbers out front. 5.6 minus 3.2, well, that's going to give us 2.4 times gh. The 8 can't be combined with anything. It's a constant term on its own, so it remains 8. 10 times g times r, again, can't be combined with anything. It remains on its own. So here we are, 2.4 times g times h plus 8 plus 10 times g times r. So only the first and the fourth terms can be combined, the other two remain separate. Alright, below this video will be a link to a worksheet to practice some questions and to practice what you've just learned, and below that will be another link containing the solutions.